Did you know that the world is full of birds with stunning beauty that you probably never imagined? Get ready to meet some of the most breathtaking and rare birds that inhabit our planet. Here are the most beautiful birds you never imagined existed. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now, let's get started. Number 10. Indian Peafowl. The Indian peafowl, Pavo cristatus, also known as the Indian peacock, is one of the most stunning and iconic creatures in the animal kingdom. Its luxurious plumage and regal behavior have made it a symbol of elegance, vanity, and royalty in various cultures throughout history. The male's exuberant tail, composed of iridescent feathers with the classic eye pattern, can reach up to 1.6 meters in length and represents one of the most impressive manifestations of sexual selection in the natural world. Native to the Indian subcontinent, the peafowl is revered in countries like India, where it is considered the national bird and associated with deities such as Sarasvati and Krishna. It's not just about beauty. The cristatus possesses admirable adaptability, inhabiting everything from dense forests to open fields and urban areas, always maintaining its majestic aura. A fascinating fact is that despite its limited ability to fly, the peafowl can climb trees to protect itself from predators or rest at night. Additionally, its loud call is easily recognizable and is often used as a natural alarm by people in rural areas, as it tends to intensify when large animals approach, or even when it detects changes in the weather, like the arrival of rain. Another lesser-known peculiarity is the phenomenon of structural iridescence in its feathers. Unlike pigmentation-based coloration, this vibrant hue results from the interaction of light with microstructures in the feathers, creating reflections that change depending on the viewing angle. This not only dazzles our eyes but also serves as a powerful tool for seduction during the mating ritual, where the male raises its tail in a fan shape, vibrates slightly, and emits rhythmic sounds to impress the female. Amidst its almost mythical beauty, the Indian peafowl also plays an important ecological role. It feeds on insects, small snakes, and seeds, contributing to pest control and plant dispersion. Imposing, mysterious, and full of symbolism, the Indian peafowl is more than just an exotic bird. It's a true spectacle of evolution and a testament to the fact that nature is, above all, a brilliant artist. Number 9. Mandarin Duck. Few birds can rival the visual splendor and aura of eccentricity of the Mandarin duck, Ilex galericulata, a species of duck native to East Asia that fascinates both scientists and nature watchers. With vibrant plumage, intricate feather designs, and an almost mystical presence, the male of the species stands out as a true icon of beauty in the animal kingdom. His orange and iridescent feathers, combined with details in blue, white, and black, give him an appearance resembling a living painting. The name Mandarin refers to the ancient Chinese nobles who wore elaborate and colorful attire, a fitting comparison given the bird's imposing appearance. In various Asian cultures, this duck is a symbol of fidelity and eternal love, often represented in art and traditional weddings as an archetype of monogamous union, since Mandarin ducks typically stay together for life. Naturally found in wooded areas near rivers and lakes in China, Japan, and Russia, the Ilex galericulata has fascinating habits. Unlike most ducks, they nest in tree cavities, often several meters above the ground. After hatching, the ducklings must jump from these heights to reach the ground, a spectacle of courage and survival that defies the laws of nature. Interestingly, although exotic, the Mandarin duck has been successfully introduced to some parts of Europe and the United States, where small wild populations have become established. Its flight is agile and silent, with swift movements that challenge the common perception of waterfowl. Furthermore, despite its striking appearance, the mandarin is surprisingly discreet and reserved, keeping its distance from humans and avoiding confrontations with other species. Another interesting peculiarity is that only the males display the vibrant coloration. During the breeding season, they showcase these colors in courtship rituals, which include water dances, synchronized movements, and subtle vocalizations. The females, in muted gray tones, are discreet, which aids in camouflage during egg incubation. In short, the Mandarin duck is not just a visual marvel. It's an emblem of natural harmony, cultural symbolism, and the complexity of wildlife. Studying this species is like diving into a world where aesthetics and behavior intertwine in an elegant and mysterious dance. Number 8. Yellowheaded Woodpecker. In the vast green expanse of the Brazilian forests, especially in the Atlantic forest and the Amazon, lives a unique and captivating creature, the yellow-headed woodpecker. Celeus flavus. With its predominantly golden plumage on its head and a body adorned in shades of brown and black, this bird stands out not only for its exotic beauty, but also for its curious and intriguing behavior. Endowed with an impressive ability to drill into tree trunks with its robust and sharp beak, the yellow-headed woodpecker not only seeks food, but also transforms trees into true suspended homes. Its skull is adapted to absorb the constant impacts caused by the precise and forceful strikes it delivers. This makes it one of the few animals that literally build their homes with their heads. One of the most intriguing features of this woodpecker is its call, which resembles a rhythmic and metallic laugh. This sound is used not only to mark territory but also as a form of communication between the pair or even to attract mates during the breeding season. Curiously, this species is monogamous and the pair tends to stay together for long periods, sharing responsibilities in raising their young. Its ecological role goes far beyond its aesthetic appeal or the fascination it causes in nature observers. By drilling trees in search of insects, the yellow-headed woodpecker helps control pests, directly contributing to the balance of the ecosystem. Moreover, the holes it drills can later be used by other species, such as bats, owls, and small mammals, making it a true ecological engineer. Unfortunately, this fascinating bird has been affected by habitat degradation. Deforestation, forest fragmentation, and urban expansion threaten not only the survival of the yellow-headed woodpecker, but also the entire environmental balance of which it is a part. Observing this bird in its natural habitat is like witnessing a living fragment of the ancestry of tropical forests. Its attentive gaze, unmistakable call, and agile flight among the treetops awaken not only admiration but also the urgency of preservation. Number 7. Red-billed swallow. In the vast flooded plains and wet fields of southern Africa, there exists a creature that stands out not only for its exotic beauty, but also for its intriguing behavior. It is the red-billed swallow, Sarothrura rufa, a mysterious and, at the same time, enchanting bird, which rarely reveals itself easily. Discreet by nature, this bird inhabits dense vegetation and swampy areas where its natural camouflage makes it almost invisible to the human eye. Measuring approximately 20 centimeters in length, the red-billed swallow displays a predominantly reddish-brown plumage with white spots on its sides and a vibrantly red beak, fiery like fire. Its compact body and strong legs reveal its perfect adaptation to the flooded environment and its silent movements through the thick foliage. One of the greatest curiosities about this species lies in its extremely reserved behavior. The red-billed swallow is notoriously difficult to spot in the wild, often identified only by its characteristic call, a series of low and rhythmic sounds that echo in the early hours of the morning or at twilight. It's almost as if the bird has chosen to live on the threshold between the visible and the invisible world, remaining shrouded in mystery. Another fascinating fact is its reproductive behavior. Unlike most birds that build exposed nests, the red-billed swallow opts for well-hidden locations, using leaves, branches, and dense vegetation to protect its eggs and young from predators. Additionally, it is believed that it adopts silent and camouflaged strategies to feed its chicks, avoiding any commotion that might attract unwanted attention. Despite its apparent fragility, this bird plays an essential role in the ecosystem of the African wetlands. As a predator of small invertebrates, it helps maintain the balance of the local food chain. Its presence, though discreet, is an important indicator of the environmental health of the flooded regions in which it lives. The red-billed swallow is one of those rare natural wonders that prove that even in the shadows, there is beauty, complexity, and magic. Its silent and reserved existence challenges the modern logic of constant visibility, reminding us that the world is full of hidden marvels. We just need to know how to listen, observe, and respect the rhythms of nature. Number 6. Yellowcrested Cockatu. The yellow-crested cockatoo, Cockatu gallerita, is one of the most captivating and remarkable birds in the animal kingdom. Native to Australia and regions near Indonesia and Papua New Guinea, this exuberant creature delights observers around the world with its sharp intelligence, sociable behavior, and hypnotizing plumage. What stands out the most, besides its elegant white coloring, is the imposing yellow crest that, when raised, transforms the bird into a true visual spectacle. A natural fan that reveals emotions and intentions. Gifted with a remarkable cognitive ability, the yellow-crested cockatoo is one of the most intelligent birds on the planet. Scientific studies have shown that this species can solve complex puzzles, manipulate objects with precision, and even use tools, a trait usually associated only with primates. Its highly developed brain allows it to recognize patterns, imitate sounds with almost human precision, and interact with humans in a surprisingly empathetic manner. Curiously, this extraordinary bird also possesses a sense of musical rhythm. Some cockatoos have been observed dancing spontaneously to music, nodding their heads and moving their bodies in sync with beats, something extremely rare in the animal world. This behavior not only demonstrates intelligence, but also suggests the existence of a rudimentary aesthetic sense. Social by nature, the Yellowcrested Cockatoo lives in flocks and forms deep bonds with its peers, and, when domesticated, with its human caregivers. However, its sociability comes at a price. It requires constant mental and emotional stimulation. When neglected, it may develop destructive behaviors, such as compulsively pulling out its own feathers, a result of stress and loneliness. Another impressive peculiarity is its longevity. In captivity, these birds can live between 60 and 80 years, and there are records of individuals surpassing a century of life. This makes them true family members for those who decide to adopt them, requiring long-term commitment and dedication. Additionally, their powerful scream, which can exceed 120 decibels, serves both for communication and defense. It is the avian equivalent of a natural security alarm, used to alert the group of potential dangers. The Yellow-Crested Cockatoo is not just a bird, it is a living symbol of the complexity and beauty of nature. With its majestic appearance and vibrant mind, it reminds us daily that intelligence and sensitivity are not exclusive to the human species. Number 5. Scarlet Macaw. Among the splendors of South American fauna, the scarlet macaw, scientific name Ara chloropterus, stands out as a symbol of exuberance and intelligence. With its vivid and imposing plumage, which blends intense shades of red, blue, and green, this bird captivates not only through its visual spectacle, but also through its impressive behavioral complexity. These majestic birds primarily inhabit the tropical forests of the Amazon and other regions of South America. They are monogamous creatures, known for forming lasting emotional bonds with their partners, maintaining relationships for life. The fidelity between macaw couples is so profound that they are often seen caressing each other with their beaks, exchanging sounds, and performing small rituals of companionship. In addition to their stunning beauty, the scarlet macaw is also known for its remarkable cognitive ability. These birds demonstrate intelligence comparable to that of young children, capable of solving problems, imitating sounds with great accuracy, and even recognizing patterns. Their well-developed brains allow them to learn commands and interact surprisingly well with humans, especially when domesticated, although it is important to emphasize that they are wild animals and belong to nature. A fascinating fact is that these macaws have an impressive lifespan. They can live between 40 and 60 years in the wild, and in captivity, with proper care, they can surpass 80 years of life. This makes them witnesses to many generations of changes in their habitats, unfortunately increasingly threatened by human activity. Equipped with incredibly strong beaks, these birds can easily break seeds and hard fruits, playing a vital role in the regeneration of tropical forests. By feeding on and dispersing seeds, the scarlet macaw serves as an essential cog in the ecosystem, helping to maintain the ecological balance of its region. Unfortunately, wildlife trafficking and the destruction of their natural habitat pose a constant threat to the scarlet macaw. Even with environmental protection laws, many of these birds are illegally captured due to their commercial value and unmistakable beauty. Preserving them is a collective responsibility and a commitment to the future of biodiversity. When we admire the scarlet macaw, we are not just contemplating a beautiful bird, we are facing a true icon of nature, a being that carries in its colorful feathers the history and indomitable spirit of the tropical forests. Number 3. Firetailed Hummingbird. The firetailed hummingbird, or Selasphorus ignitus, is one of the most fascinating and hypnotic species of Brazilian avifauna. Its presence, marked by intense colors and unmatched energy, makes it one of the most impressive birds not only in Brazil but throughout South America. It is a small creature, yet with a vitality that sparks curiosity in any observer. Native to the mountainous regions and temperate forests of Brazil, especially in the southeastern mountains, the firetailed hummingbird stands out with its vibrant plumage, mixing metallic green hues with orange or red tones in its tail, giving it an appearance that truly resembles a living flame. The tail, longer and V-shaped, is the main element that gives it this name, directly evoking the idea of fire and boundless energy. Its tiny body, measuring only 8 to 10 centimeters, hides one of nature's greatest forces, with a rapid metabolism and a flying capacity that defies logic. Speaking of flight, hummingbirds are known for their unique ability to hover in the air, something only a few animals can do. For the Firetailed Hummingbird, this ability is further enhanced by its high activity level and intense dietary needs. Its heart can beat up to 1,200 times per minute during full activity, making its energy virtually inexhaustible. This accelerated heart is primarily fueled by nectar, but also by small insects and spiders, which are essential for its protein-rich diet. It is also interesting to note that, in addition to its impressive physical abilities, the Firetailed Hummingbird is crucial for the ecological balance of its habitat. It plays a vital role in the pollination of various plant species, especially those adapted to its small size and specific feeding habits. By feeding on the nectar of flowers, the hummingbird carries pollen from one plant to another, ensuring the reproduction of many plant species that might otherwise remain unpollinated. Another aspect that draws attention to this species is its territorial behavior. Hummingbirds are extremely protective of their feeding territories and often engage in intense aerial disputes with other hummingbirds. These aerial battles are mostly quick and highly intense, with movements almost impossible to follow with the naked eye, but they are essential for securing dominance over an area rich in nectar. Moreover, the Firetailed Hummingbird has a sophisticated communication system, involving not only vocalizations but also gestures and signals with its tail and wings. It is impossible not to marvel at the reproductive cycle of this species. After copulation, the female builds a tiny nest, usually in bushes or tree branches, using moss, plant fibers, and even spider webs to tie everything together. This nest, which looks like a masterpiece of delicacy and precision, serves as shelter for the eggs, which are usually only 2. After hatching, the chicks grow quickly, feeding on nectar from flowers and small insects, always under the protection and care of the mother. However, the beauty and charm of the Firetailed Hummingbird are not without challenges. The destruction of its natural habitat, primarily due to deforestation, represents an increasing threat to its survival. Additionally, climate changes can affect the availability of its food sources, forcing the species to constantly adapt to new conditions. Monitoring and preserving natural areas are crucial to ensure that this small treasure of nature continues to enchant future generations. In a world where speed and frenetic energy are admired qualities, the Firetailed Hummingbird embodies these characteristics in a unique way, undoubtedly making it one of the most impressive birds, not only for its appearance but for its ecological importance and its vital role in maintaining the balance of nature. It is a symbol of ephemeral beauty and the silent strength of nature, a true wonder of Brazilian fauna. Number 2. Golden Eagle. The golden eagle, Aquila crisitos, one of the most majestic and imposing birds of prey, is a true marvel of nature, a symbol of power and freedom, found in a wide range of habitats around the world, from the frozen mountains of northern Europe to the arid deserts of Asia. With its impressive wingspan, which can reach up to 2.3 meters from tip to tip, and its powerful talons capable of exerting brutal pressure, this bird stands out among all other species of eagles. But beyond its impressive appearance, the golden eagle carries a series of fascinating curiosities that make its existence even more extraordinary. One of the most remarkable characteristics of this species is its flying ability. Unlike many birds that rely on thermal currents to maintain altitude, the golden eagle has a unique ability to remain at high altitudes with minimal effort. In full hunting mode, it can reach astonishing speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour when diving to capture its prey. This impressive feat is made possible by its powerful, broad wings and highly developed muscles, which allow for a breathtaking acceleration and lethal precision. In addition to its physical strength, the golden eagle is endowed with exceptional vision, considered one of the sharpest in the animal kingdom. Its visual acuity is about 8 times more powerful than that of humans, allowing it to spot prey from kilometers away, even while in motion. This extraordinary vision is vital for its survival, as its prey, ranging from small mammals to birds, often hides in rocky, hard-to-reach landscapes. Another fascinating aspect of the golden eagle is its hunting strategy. It does not hunt purely by instinct, but also uses a combination of refined techniques. Often it performs a silent and watchful flight, observing its prey's behavior before attacking. When it finds an opportunity, it may suddenly dive, grabbing its victim with sharp talons, or even perform a top-down attack, diving almost vertically to capture it with surgical precision. In terms of social behavior, the golden eagle is a bird that prefers solitude. It is territorial and keeps a considerable portion of its habitat free from intruders, although there are exceptions. During the mating season, the eagle pair performs impressive aerial displays, showing off their skill in maneuvers that are truly spectacular. The bond between the male and female is strong, with both caring for and protecting the nest, which is typically located in hard-to-reach areas like cliffs or tall trees. The construction of the nest is a true masterpiece, made from large branches and reinforced with materials such as moss and the hides of their prey, creating a safe and welcoming environment for the chicks. Golden eagles also have remarkable longevity. On average, they live about 30 years in the wild, though some can live up to 50 years in captivity, where conditions are more controlled and the threat of predators or food scarcity is significantly reduced. This lifespan is full of challenges, such as territorial disputes and the constant need to hunt for survival. However, with their strength, intelligence, and exceptional abilities, the golden eagle remains one of the most fascinating and admired birds on the planet. In some cultures, the golden eagle is a symbol of power, wisdom, and freedom. Revered since ancient times, it holds a prominent place in the folklore and mythologies of various civilizations, such as the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans, who saw it as a celestial or divine figure. Even today, the golden eagle is an icon of strength and independence and continues to inspire many people around the world. In terms of conservation, despite being a highly adaptable species of prey, the golden eagle faces some threats. Habitat destruction, illegal hunting, and the decline of its natural prey due to human activity are factors negatively impacting its population in certain regions. However, conservation efforts have been made to protect this majestic bird and ensure that it continues to rule the skies of the planet. In summary, the golden eagle is more than just a bird of prey. It is a symbol of strength, agility, and freedom, with characteristics that make it unique in the animal kingdom. From its impressive vision to its hunting and flying abilities, it is an example of natural perfection, capable of captivating and inspiring all who have the privilege of observing it. Number 1. Black-billed toucan. The black-billed toucan, Ramphastos ambiguus, one of the most fascinating and iconic birds of Brazilian fauna, is a symbol of tropical biodiversity. Its presence in the lush forests of Central and South America is not only striking because of its unique appearance and vibrant colors, but also due to the ecological importance it has in its habitat. This toucan is an impressive creature whose plumage and behavior arouse intense curiosity and immediate fascination. With its imposing and robust beak, which is a deep black, complemented by vibrant shades of yellow and orange, the black-billed toucan is easily recognizable, standing out in the dense foliage of the trees it inhabits. The beak, although it appears heavy and imposing, is surprisingly light due to its internal structure, which consists of a network of air cavities, significantly reducing its weight without compromising its strength. This allows the toucan to make quick and agile movements, essential for its feeding and interaction with the environment. Interestingly, this beak is not just a tool for catching food, but also plays a crucial role in regulating the bird's body temperature. Like a natural ventilation system, the beak helps dissipate heat, functioning as a biological thermometer that keeps the toucan cool in hot environments. This remarkable adaptation is an example of nature's ingenuity in providing effective solutions for ecological balance. The black-billed toucan's natural habitat is typically associated with dense tropical forests, where the vegetation is lush and food resources are abundant. It is widely found in countries like Brazil, Panama, Costa Rica, and others, living mainly in the treetops. Despite its excellent flying ability, the toucan is not a migratory bird, preferring the stability of its territories. It tends to occupy the same areas throughout its life, creating a strong bond with its habitat. One of the main food sources of the black-billed toucan is fruit, but its diet also includes small invertebrates, seeds, and even eggs from other birds. Its food preferences may vary according to the availability of resources in the environment. The ability to open fruit with precision is a striking characteristic of this bird, providing a clear example of its natural dexterity and intelligence. Its wide beak is capable of cutting and tearing fruit effectively, allowing it to access a wide range of foods, even those that are the hardest to reach. Additionally, the black-billed toucan plays a crucial role in seed dispersal in tropical forests. By consuming fruit, it carries the seeds in its digestive tract, releasing them in different locations. This behavior not only contributes to forest regeneration, but also ensures the genetic diversity of native plants, helping maintain ecosystems over time. Another intriguing aspect of the black-billed toucan's life is its social behavior. Although it is a predominantly solitary bird, it also forms small groups, especially during feeding or when it is in its breeding phase. Toucans are known for their vocal communication. Their calls and songs often resonate through the forests, marking territory and attracting potential mates. Vocalization also plays a role in group cohesion, especially during territorial defense. The breeding behavior of the black-billed toucan also has its particularities. During the mating period, the male exhibits highly ritualized behavior, performing dances and curved movements to attract the female. After courtship, the pair selects a tree hole to raise their chicks, where the female lays her eggs. Both parents participate in the incubation and protection of the eggs and chicks, reinforcing the idea that collaboration among individuals of the species is crucial for the survival of the brood. With the advancing deforestation and degradation of its natural habitat, the black-billed toucan faces serious risks of extinction. The loss of tropical forests, coupled with illegal hunting, threatens not only the species but the entire biological wealth it represents. Despite this, conservation and preservation efforts have been made in some regions, with the goal of ensuring the continuity of this icon of Brazilian fauna. The story of the black-billed toucan serves as a powerful reminder of the complexity and beauty of wildlife. Its presence in tropical forests is not only a visual spectacle, but also a vital indicator of the health of the ecosystems in which it lives. Therefore, its conservation is not just about preserving a fascinating species, but about ensuring the balance of an ecosystem that is essential for the survival of countless other life forms. When observing the black-billed toucan, it is impossible not to marvel at nature's ingenuity. This bird, with its fascinating behavior, extraordinary adaptations, and crucial role in maintaining biodiversity, is a true treasure of nature. With every glance, the black-billed toucan invites us to reflect on the importance of protecting our natural environments and ensuring that species like this continue to thrive in tropical forests. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked our content, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content that is appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.